Guys, so yesterday we learned about contrasts and contradictions. Remember, they are when a character acts differently than we expect. So when that happens, we want to ask ourselves, why is the character doing that? The answer will tell us a prediction, help us make an inference, or just give us information about our character. So today we're going to talk about aha moments, which is going to be our second signpost. So, aha moments, these are moments when a character suddenly realizes, understands, or finally figures out something. You could also call these events light bulb moments or moments of clarity. So, maybe you might hear your character say, "Suddenly I realized he was no longer a friend of mine." Or, "In an instant, I knew that I should be, I don't know." Or, "I now know and I finally understood." So, moments where the light bulb turns on, something is clarified for our character. So, when you're reading and suddenly a character realizes, understands, or finally figures something out, note it and ask yourself this big question: how might this change things? So, how might this change things? If the character figured out a problem, you probably just figured out the conflict. If the character understood a life lesson, you probably just learned the theme of the story. So now we know an aha moment is when a character finally realizes or figures something out. So let's practice with a short aha moment story. As you listen to me read, I want you to think, what is the aha moment? And then once you find it, think, how might this change things? Whitney's face lit up when she saw me climb aboard the bus. "Right here, Lexi. You can sit beside me. I'll even give you the window seat." I raised my eyebrows in surprise. Okay. As I said this, as I plopped down in the seat beside Whitney. I had been dreading this new 45-minute bus ride ever since my parents announced that we would be moving to an acreage outside of town. I knew Whitney rode the bus, but she and I had never been the best of friends. We just didn't have that much in common. Whitney had been wearing makeup and flirting with boys since she was 8 years old. I, on the other hand, had no interest in covering my face in a rainbow of colors. Furthermore, I only ever talked to boys about our favorite sports teams, and I was a bit uncomfortable even doing that. "Hey, I had a question about math, Lex. Do you mind helping me?" she asked. "No, of course not," I answered. She peeked inside her backpack. "Oh, I guess I forgot my math book at school. Do you have yours?" I unzipped my backpack and dug out my math book and opening to our assignment. "Which part did you need help with?" "Actually, I think I can figure it out. Maybe I'll just copy down your answers, and then when I'm doing my assignment later, I can check my answers against yours just to make sure they're correct." I sat there, dumbfounded, as she began to scribble the answers on a sheet of paper. How could I be so stupid? Whitney hadn't been looking for a bus buddy. She only wanted to copy my answers. When she was finished, she thanked me and slid into an open seat beside Jimmy. So after reading the story, who has the aha moment? Take a second, share with somebody at home, a pet, or just think to yourself. If you said Lexi, you are correct. She had the aha moment. What was that aha moment? So she had that aha moment when she realized that Whitney was just trying to copy off her answers. So now we want to ask ourselves, how might this change things for Lexi? Take a second to think about this. How might this change things for Lexi? I want you to say your answer out loud or just think to yourself. If you need more time, you can pause the video. So Lexi here learned a lesson. People who just want something from you are not truly your friends. So now that you know about aha moments, look for them as you read. When you notice an aha moment, ask yourself, how might this change things? Now you're going to go to Seesaw to find your work for today in reading. You're going to practice aha moments on Class Kick. Remember, I will be on Zoom if you need help, or I can also talk to you through Class Kick. You guys are going to do great. I'll see you after lunch.